The Arctic fox, also known as the polar fox, is a small carnivorous mammal that lives in the Arctic regions of North America, Greenland, Europe, and Asia. It is well adapted to life in the extreme cold and harsh conditions of the Arctic tundra. Arctic foxes have thick, dense fur that keeps them warm in temperatures as low as -58 F-50 C. In the winter, their fur turns pure white to blend in with the snow and ice, while in the summer it changes to a brown or grayish color. They have short ears and a short muzzle, which help to minimize heat loss. Arctic foxes are opportunistic predators and feed on a variety of prey, including lemmings, voles, Arctic hares, birds, and fish. They are also known to scavenge for carrion and follow polar bears to feed on their leftover kills. During the breeding season, which typically takes place from February to May, Arctic foxes form monogamous pairs and mate for life. Females give birth to litters of 5 to 10 pups, which are born in underground dens. The male helps to provide food for the female and the pups during this time. Arctic foxes are considered to be a keystone species in the Arctic tundra, as they help to regulate the populations of their prey and are themselves a source of food for predators such as wolves and polar bears. However, like many species in the Arctic foxes are facing a range of threats due to climate change and human activities such as hunting and habitat destruction. As temperatures warm in the Arctic, the snow and ice cover that Arctic foxes rely on for camouflage and protection is decreasing, making them more vulnerable to predators. Additionally, changes in the timing of the breeding season and the availability of food can impact their survival and reproductive success. Conservation efforts for Arctic foxes include protecting their habitat and reducing hunting pressure. By working to protect this species and its fragile ecosystem, we can help to ensure that the Arctic fox continues to thrive in the Arctic for generations to come. Another interesting adaptation of Arctic foxes is their ability to store food during periods of abundance to survive times of scarcity. In the summer, when food is more abundant, Arctic foxes will catch and store excess food in caches or bury it in the ground. They can then rely on these food stores during the winter when prey is scarce. Arctic foxes are also known for their remarkable sense of hearing. They have been observed to listen for the movements of prey under the snow, and then use their front paws to dig down to catch it. In addition to their ecological importance, Arctic foxes also play an important cultural role in many indigenous communities in the Arctic. They have been hunted for their fur and meat for thousands of years, and their pelts have been used in clothing and other items. In some cultures, Arctic foxes are also associated with important myths and legends. Overall, the Arctic fox is a fascinating and important species that is facing many challenges due to climate change and human activities. By working to protect their habitat and reduce the impacts of these threats, we can help to ensure that this remarkable animal continues to thrive in the Arctic for generations to come.